Okay, welcome. I'm going to show you today how to really approach your first, your beginning in the gym, okay? Beginning to get healthier, beginning to actually start and train. How we can approach this, because most of you might not know this, okay? So, first point is the beginning. What I want you to do is, like, simply start, okay? It's not going to be amazing, probably, but simply start. How I want you to start is just go to the gym, okay? And approach your training with full body workout, okay? What you can do, once you're gonna go inside to the gym, just train full body, okay? Full body workout. How this looks like, first thing you might do the most difficult exercises and for the biggest muscles in your body. So what we have as a humans, yeah, this is, so for my not knowing how to write, how to draw things, but this might be you, yeah? No offense, okay? Please don't judge me for this, okay? The biggest muscle you have is for sure legs, okay? And back, okay? That's basically bigger muscles than biceps, for example. What you can do is start your training with squat, okay? That could be your first point, squat. The second exercise you can do for your hamstrings could be hip hinge movement, okay? This could be, you can do it on machine if you want, okay? However, what you can actually do is some sort of Romanian deadlift, for example, but in the beginning this could be difficult movement for you. So if you are not able to do it correctly, then I will not go for this movement. I will try to do it on the machine, okay? You can try to do it. Then what we can do is some exercise. Let me actually type this differently, okay? Some exercise for your back, okay? So first we can do squat, another one, hip hinge movement. We can do it on the machine for sure. Back movement. This could be any row you can do, but you have to remember you have horizontal and vertical, okay? What this means is horizontal one is this movement, okay? So we have here, vertical is from the up, okay? From the sky, if that makes sense, okay? So what I advise you to do is try to do it on the cables. It's better to do it on the cables, okay? So another one, you can do this one for your back. The fourth thing, something with push movement, okay? For chest example, what you can do is push with dumbbells, so dumbbell push, okay? And that's for your chest, okay? The fifth one could be for your front delt, could be another push with dumbbells as well. What I would do is stick with dumbbells for now. Depends, of course, on your experience. However, dumbbells are easier to play with, okay? Another movement you can do is movement for your bicep, tricep, and the last thing you can do, abs, okay? That's how I would go for in the beginning of your journey, okay? So we have squat, hip hinge, or on the machine you can do this movement. Back exercise, push for your front delt, okay? Bicep, tricep, and abs, okay? In terms of how many reps, how many repetition, how many sets, I would go with every exercise 3 sets. In terms of repetition, in the beginning you can do 12, okay? Something like this, with lower weight, okay? Why? That's because you have to learn how to do it properly, okay? If we're gonna put 6 reps, it's harder for you to understand the technique. It's gonna take you longer to understand how to do certain exercises. So I would stick with 12. Of course, later down the line, the ideal would be 6 to 8 on the free weights, okay? In terms of machines, you can go with 8, 12, something like this, okay? That's what you can approach, okay? However, we want to learn how to properly do exercises, yeah? In terms of the plan, like I just said, full body workout can be nice. I mean, most of you, I would advise this. We have upper, lower, but this could be later down the line. Push, pull, legs, upper, or you also have split. However, split, I don't recommend, okay? Split is, of course, it's better than nothing, but I'm gonna make another video about this. However, I do not like split because you're doing a lot of volume unnecessarily, okay? So for example, this is your cap, okay? And you have to fill this gap here in order to understand, in order for your body to understand that you are growing, okay? And this could be, for example, per training, let's say 6 sets, okay, of certain exercise for chest, in order for your body to understand, okay, we have to grow, we have to build muscle, okay? In split, you're doing like 10 sets per day, okay? So you're going much more bigger than this. You're going just here. This is unnecessary work, okay? You don't want to do this because it's just wasting time and your recovery process is too long, okay? What you can do is simply put 2 days, okay? So make it separately, okay? Let's say on Monday, you're gonna hit the chest, okay? 2-3 exercises. And after 2 days, you're gonna again hit chest, okay? We want to do it twice, okay? Twice, even maybe 3 times per week. We want to touch certain muscle. You don't want to touch it once, okay? That's why full body workouts is nice, and push pull legs up also, but those legs are you just hit them once. So yeah, but we can, you know, upper lower. This is the thing where you're touching every part twice, okay? And that's what I want you to understand, okay? Another last thing, which you don't really have to focus in the beginning on that, because step by step we're going, okay? Don't worry. But there is something like reps in reserve, okay? What this means is, in order for your body to understand you have to grow, you have to be close. You have to train close to failure, okay? So for example, your first rep, let's imagine chest press, okay? Chest press. You have the bar, okay? Sorry for my drawing, but it's insanely bad, I know. But listen to this, okay? We have first rep, second, third, fourth, this and that. We are going close to that 10 rep. Let's say we have to do it 10 reps, okay? The 10 rep have to be different. It has to be different, okay? From 8th, 9th, and 10 reps, you have to slow, okay? So it's slowing down, getting harder, okay? It has to be different, and you have to do it not because I want you to make some different movements, okay? You just think like you're doing normally, okay? So you're pressing first one, second one, third one. You're going to the 8th one, and it's getting harder, okay? You're slowing down, okay? 9th, and then it's really difficult, and that's what means real, okay? That's what I want you to have in your training. Maybe not in the beginning, don't be hard for yourself, but after a while, this is what you have to approach your training with, because that's how you're gonna give your body sign that you have to get stronger, okay? Last really, I think, is to understand about consistency. So if you can't stick with 5 times per week gym, stick with 2, stick with 3. If you can't just even do that, just stick with just 1, if it's really that difficult for you. However, gym as a whole, healthy lifestyle, you have to approach this with in a way where not every day you're gonna be in a mood to train. However, once you can understand, once you're gonna teach your body these movements, or once you're gonna teach yourself that's normal thing, then it's gonna be easier and easier to stick with. And trust me, you're gonna be proud of yourself, okay? In terms of what to eat, focus on the things which are non-processed, okay? 100% of your diet. 20% could be things which you like, chocolate, sweets, something like this, okay? 80%, let's make a deal, you will eat only things which, first of all, are not companies are not advertising good food, okay? Nobody will advertise you chicken, nobody will advertise you cucumbers, you know the deal, yeah? Eggs, all those things, yeah? So they're not advertised, is that the word, on television. No any ingredients. So when you look at the eggs, there's no ingredient, yeah? Third thing is to understand the less journey of the food, the better. When you look at the egg, okay, let me actually write this, okay? There is chicken, okay, like egg here from the chicken, okay, straight to the company put these eggs into the box, okay? This is what you're buying, okay? You're going here, oh my god, just forgive me for this, seriously. You're going to the shop, okay, and you're buying this thing in the form of egg, okay? that's what I want you to have. I hope it helped you out, and I hope I managed to tell you how this looks like. Okay, don't be hard for yourself. Remember for that in the beginning how this looks like. Okay, I hope you understand the point. Send me a message or just comment the video what else you want to understand. Okay, and that's gonna be it.